Well, hello everyone. I'm CBS11 meteorologist Jeff Ray with a special webcast for you here on your Saturday. And this is a live look as we were taping this morning of the Texas Motor Speedway. Now, the track is dry this morning. There's been a little bit of light rain and drizzle around the Metroplex this morning. All that is in the process of leaving. And some better rains have been across the southern counties. I'll show you that in a second. But sunrise this morning for all those campers was at 7:50. That's when they started getting breakfast going. Well, tomorrow morning, an earlier start as we return to standard time, 6:51. Remember to set those clocks back this evening, and I'll remind you a little bit later on here in a moment about that. Now, of course, it was the return in November, the return of fall that started in November, not on the 1st. The 1st we tied a record high of 88, on Wednesday 85 degrees, and since then we've been in these cooler temperatures, and it has been nice to have the cooler temperatures. Of course, we've also had a little bit of rain, which has also been nice because we were in the process of a very dry fall, the irony being that last fall was the wettest one on record. Anyway, rainfall amounts this morning, you can see where the heavier rains were south of Metro. For the most part, the rain stayed out of the Metroplex, and across the overnight hours and this morning, we had as much as 1.5 inches plus rain across parts of Navarro County and Bosque County. And there were flash flood advisories out for these counties across the morning because of the heavy rain. And again, as we were taping this morning, we were starting to see that rain start to ebb away as it's moving off to the east. On a wider view, you can see again that how it just stayed out of the metro area, at least the heavier rain, and there was some good rain still going on in Anderson, Van Zandt counties, and the drizzle pretty much was coming to an end around the Metroplex. This is a live look from the Dallas camera looking off to the west. You see a lot of cloud cover around, but your forecast day hour by hour shows how the rain chances dissipate, temperatures start to recover, but only into the low 70s by 3 p.m. We'll top out around 73 degrees today, and then these temperatures will drop down to the 60s. Should be a nice evening. Probably see peaks of sunshine here and there across the afternoon, and a little bit of an east wind. Of course, the Susan G. Komen Dallas-Fort Worth 3-day is still going on, and today that rain chance was in the morning. Afternoon high 73. It's going to be dry across the afternoon and tonight, and pretty much all day Sunday. We do have rain chances in the forecast Sunday, but they're at towards the close of the day inside the metro area. Let me show you this, because here it is on Future Sky Forecast for this evening. You still see some cloud cover around. The clouds never going to really leave today. But as we get through the overnight hours, the clouds start to come back in, and look what starts showing up off to our west. That's rain. And as these thunderstorms start to develop in the daytime, heating out to the west, they're going to roll into Mineral Wells and into Erath County, into Young County. This is where we think the stronger thunderstorms will be, and maybe all the activity will be most of the day tomorrow. But as the day goes on and we get in towards early evening, as we get across the afternoon, early evening, we're going to watch that line try to get into the metro area. Now, right now, Future Sky Forecast shows it not getting here. We'll keep an eye on it, but we do think there will be some rain chances as we close the day in the metro area, but the better rain chances, at least the first half of the day, some decent chances at that, will be across the western counties and then expand out into the metro area as we get into the evening hours. We're going to have for racing the rest of the racing weekend at Texas Motor Speedway, nice cool temperatures. Of course, the O'Reilly 300 is at 2 o'clock. And right now it looks like temperatures at starting time will be about 72 degrees, and we'll have a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of east wind. It's going to be fine racing day, nice cool weather. Now, the AAA 500, the Sprint Cup race, the big race on Sundays at 1 o'clock, and we're going to talk about a 10% chance of rain. So that's a really small chance. There's an 80% chance it doesn't rain at the track. It's going to increase as you get towards the end of the race. And I'll have to say that right now, this is kind of being pessimistic. I think there's a good chance the rain just stays away. And as we were talking about earlier, as we were looking on the track, this is the night that we turn back those clocks from 2 a.m. to 1 a.m. and gain that extra hour of sleep. Now let's talk about these rain chances going into the work week, because they do improve starting Sunday night, actually. This is the system out here. You can see it swirling around over by New Mexico. This is an upper level low, and it's really interesting how it kind of starts to pull out and dissipate, and this trough starts to broaden, but it's going to bring several waves of rain. And I think it really starts Sunday overnight into Monday. I think Monday morning's commute could be wet, and then as we go through the day, we could have a couple of rounds of rain with another big round coming in Monday night and then again on Tuesday. So let me show you rain moving in from the west on Sunday. So those rain chances increase as we get in the afternoon, early evening tomorrow. Then late Sunday into early Monday is our best rain chances. Then the rain chances stay pretty high all the way until late Tuesday, and then they still don't leave, and I'll show you that in the extended. But rainfall amounts, well, let's go all the way up into Tuesday, 10 o'clock. Here's one forecast model showing maybe a ½ inch in the Fort Worth area, the heavier rains out in our western counties. But the 7-day forecast, okay, again, sunrise at 6:51 because of the return to standard time. That 30% chance of rain is in our western counties moving into the Metroplex, really into the evening hours. And notice we go to a 40% chance of rain. Then a 60% chance of rain on Monday and a 40% chance on Election Day. And notice these highs staying in the 60s. Well, we'll have temperatures probably in the 60s on Wednesday as well. And I do not erase these rain chances as it looks right now all the way into Veterans Day. We'll at least have a slight chance of rain, and cooler temperatures will be the regime this week. And that's after a record hot October. We welcome these temperatures. Don't forget, you always get the latest weather and news and sports on CBSDFW.com. And we will update this forecast, Lisa Vegas will, later on tonight on CBS 11. See you then.